The best thing about economic projections is they can be completely wrong and no one remembers next year.
That's true. I bet the ones who do nail it right will go, see, I told you. They could have been wrong 6 years before. Like all the people who have been predicting a crash for the last 5 years, someday they'll be right.
Yeah. What is it? A clock's right twice a day or something
Exactly.
like that?
So are some of these experts. And it's funny because we've been doing this now, a radio show for 9 years. We've been doing the podcast for
10.
3
I
years.
can't believe you haven't been selling that
Yeah,
yet.
we have our podcast for 3 years now. We're finding out a lot of these people that are experts and predictors just throwing stuff out there, and we prove it all the time. If you stay tuned to this daily, you go, oh, I'm glad they told me that because so-and-so said this was going to happen, and it didn't. So here's a perfect example. Let's go to the screen.
All right, so last year, economists expected mortgage rates to rise, but then they fell.
Uh-oh, what if you were expecting that and you were relying on that? Uh-oh.
But hold on, shameless plug. Momentum Builder 2019, we had Barry Habib there telling you exactly what was going to happen, and he said they're going to fall hard, and there's going to be a lot of talk about recession.
He even gave a Treasury note amount that was ridiculous. We were in the threes, give you some idea, 3.05% or something like that, and he said it's going to go down to
1.92.
Yes, yeah. And it got down to 1.95.
Yeah, and now we're actually in the 1.7 range right now.
Yeah, so he's nailed it. He thinks it's going to go down even more. So a good reason to be part of Momentum Builder 2020, March 5th at the Universal Sheraton. Go to MomentumBuilderEvent.com to get your tickets because it's limited seating. Brought to you by DG Media.
That's right. Now let's come back to here. Sorry, just I had to. It just teed us up. So go down, and most important part about this report here is where they show all the projections from all the different sources, which is kind of cool. The National Association of Realtors, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Mortgage Bankers Association, Zillow, Realtor.com. These are a lot of really smart people with a lot of great degrees, but the reality is they don't work in our business.
That's true.
So although they can crunch numbers and do a million other things, they'll never get it right. And you can see just by the variety of the things that they're projecting. But the nice thing is that the change in home prices pretty much averages somewhere between 2.8 to 4.1, and we showed one as high as 5.3.
5.3,
so let's just call
like
it
CoreLogic.
3 and 5 is totally safe.
Okay, but here's here's supposed to be the guns in the industry saying that change in home prices is going to average right around 3%, and both, Gino, I think it's going to be well above 4%.
Well above 4.
So, because we just don't have enough inventory. So I think, again, we'll call these guys out and we'll show this next year and you go, oh, Don and Gino were right again.
All right, well then interest rates to stay below 3%,
below
4%.
4%.
Below 4%. That's bold. I'm not entirely sure about that. I think if you remove some of the external global issues, they could easily come back into the mid-4s. So bird in the hand, we just locked all of our personal refinances. Why would you risk these amazing rates, which are the best rates we've seen in 3 years?
Right.
Why would you risk gambling for what? Trying to get to 3.5? Trying to get to 3.375? Hey, if that happens, refi again.
Okay, and if you're paying attention and watch these shows on a daily basis, we'll tell you if things are moving one direction or another, because things can happen. We have an election year, we have trade wars, we have a lot that can affect it, just like it did last year.
We have Brexit, we have Iran conflict. We have all kinds of things going on. We have Hong Kong issues in China. Globally, there's a lot of things going on.
We watch it daily.
Yeah, the one thing that's been quiet lately, which is weird, is Europe. So something bad has to happen there economically for sure.
Actually, I think they've been improving.
It's full of Italians. It's got to go wrong.
It's part Italian, so make sure you
make sure
you turn in daily. Thank you for being part of our show daily. Again, you can go to donandgino.com to get all this great information. You can get these sent right to your phone by texting NREC to 58885. And remember, Momentum Builder 2020, March 5th, Universal Sheraton.